in case of mole concept is mass percentage. Whenever I say the mass percentage, what it is? It is the mass of solute to the mass of solution. To listen it is very easy, but what it is actually? Just see here. Suppose I have taken a water. I have taken a water. Let I say the water which I have taken is 100 grams or 100 ml because you generally measure it in, but the density of water is 1. So I am saying it is 100 gram. So suppose I have taken 100 gram of water, and if I add 10 gram of salt to it, if I add 10 gram of salt to it, I ask you, what is the percentage of salt in that solution? Yes, anyone? What is the percentage of salt in that solution? कोणी सांगेल मला? Yes, anyone?
10%.
It's wrong. Why? That is the way you are not thinking in a proper way. What is the definition? Just see here, dear friends. Mass percentage is mass of solute to the mass of solution. In this case, the solution is not 100 grams. So I say actually there are the two different parts in any solution. One is called as the solute, whereas second one is called as the solvent. Always the solvent is more in amount, as we have seen in ninth, and the solute is less in amount. Here if you are observing, you are saying the solute is 10 gram and the solvent is 100 gram. But dear friends, the solute plus solvent will become a solution. So if I put it here, this is the mass of the solute is 10 gram and the mass of solution is the combination of solute as well as solvent. So it is 100 plus 10, that becomes 110, and that means it is a 1 by 11, and thereafter I should have to find it in percentage. It is 9 point, what it will be, 09. So the thing is, you should have to observe the things very carefully whenever the problem is given. Otherwise what will happen, we are always in confusion stage. So I repeat once again, what is the mass percent? Mass percent is generally we find for solute and not for the solvent. So for the solute, it is a mass of solute to the mass of solution. So whenever I say it is the mass of solution, it is the mass of solute plus mass of solvent, that is nothing but the mass of solution. And hence in this case, as we have observed, the 10 gram of sugar or salt is added to the 100 gram of water. So the solution will become 110 gram, and therefore the mass percentage becomes 10 upon 110, that is 9.09. Mole fraction. Mole fraction means what? Suppose, again I will say the same thing but in a different way. Suppose I have taken 90 ml of water. Suppose I have taken 90 ml of water and I add 20 gram of NaOH to it. I add 20 gram of NaOH to it. Now the thing is what? I'm saying the mole fraction is moles of A upon or moles of B. But before that I will say this is the solute. Let I say one is the solute and second one is the solvent. So if I say this is the salt, then let I say this is A and let I say this is B, which is the water. Now how to find out the mole fraction? The definition is very simple. We generally say the moles of A because whenever we say solution, that means it contains two parts. One is the solute and second one is the solvent. In this case, I am saying the one is A, second one is B. So the moles of A upon total moles in solution, that is moles of A plus moles of B. I generally write it in a different way. I say N of A, that is the moles of A upon moles of A plus moles of B. Same thing here also, I will say this is the moles of B upon moles of A plus moles of B. But the thing is how to calculate the number of moles. We have already seen how we calculate the number of moles. Always the number of moles is given by number of moles is given by given mass upon its molecular mass. Now here, if you observe the 90 ml of water, but the density of water is 1. So that is the 90 gram. The density of water is 1. So it is a 90 gram upon what is the molecular mass of water? Yes, anyone? It is 18. H2O,
18.
hydrogen 2 and oxygen 16. 2 because 2 hydrogen atoms are there. So it is 18. So what it becomes? It becomes 5. But what it is? These are the number of moles of water. Second thing, I am saying salt. What is the formula for salt? Anyone? It is NaOH. What is the molecular formula? NaOH. What is the molecular mass? It is a 23 plus 16 plus 1. That is 23 plus 16, 39 plus 1, 40 gram. That is the molecular mass. So if I want to find out Na, that is the moles of A, what it becomes? Given mass is 20 and molecular mass is 40. So how much it becomes? It becomes 0.5. It becomes 0.5. Now suppose anyone asks me to find out the mole fraction of A, that is nothing but the mole fraction of solute. Solute कोण आहे मित्रांनो? सोडियम हायड्रॉक्साइड, सॉरी, just I make one change. I say salt and I have written NaOH. Instead of that, what we do, we say instead of salt it is, or instead of this we write here NaCl. So if I say this is the NaCl, this will change. We will make certain changes. म्हणजे तुम्हाला salt आणि ह्याच्यामध्ये गोंधळ नाही होणार. Yes, what is chlorine? Chlorine is 35.5. If it is a 35.5, that means what it will become? Yes, anyone? 58 point. It will become
58.5.
58.5. Now what will happen here? It will become 20 upon 58.5. That I should have to find out how much it comes out to be. After that, if I find out 20 upon 58.5, that becomes the moles of A. Now I know the moles of A. What is the formula here? The mole fraction of A is equal to Na, that is the moles of A upon moles of A plus moles of B. So what it comes out to be? Moles of A तुम्ही काढले 20 upon 58.5. किती येत आहे कोणी मला सांगेल? Yes, anyone? How much it comes out to be? 20 upon 58.5. It becomes near about 0.341. So if I say it is 0.341, what will happen? Here I will say the mole 0.341 upon moles of A, that is 0.341 plus moles of B. How it comes out to be? It comes out to be 5. So it is a 5. So it is a 0.341 upon 5.341. That division you will make, but the concept is important. Same thing, moles of B. What are the moles of B? That is nothing but 5 upon denominator is again same 0.341 plus 5, so it becomes 5.341, and that is nothing but the mole fraction of solvent. So you can find out the mole fraction of solute as well as solvent. The thing is very easy. The mole fraction of solute is equal to number of moles of solute upon total number of moles in the solution. Same thing, मी जर समजा सॉल्व्हंटचं काढायचं तर mole fraction of solvent is equal to moles of solvent upon total number of moles of the solvent. So what is the molarity? Suppose I have taken 1 liter of water and I have added just 1 mole of salt to it. याचा अर्थ काय झाला? मी 1 लिटर सोल्युशन मध्ये मी 1 मोल टाकला सॉल्टचा 1 मोल टाकला म्हणजे काय झालं? नीट बघा, या केस मध्ये जर मला लिहायचं ठरवलं मी, तर मी म्हणेन 1 मोल आय हॅव ऍडेड in 1 liter. But how many moles? This is 1 mole I have added in 1 liter. So what is the molarity? 1 mole per liter. ही झाली सोपी भाषा. But generally what they do, they say 117 gram of salt is added to 1000 ग्रॅम ऑफ वॉटर. आपण 1000 ग्रॅम ऑफ वॉटर म्हटलं की दचकतो. पहिली गोष्ट पाण्याच्या केसमध्ये, इन केस ऑफ वॉटर ऑलवेज कीप इन माइंड 1 ग्रॅम इज इक्वल टू 1 ml, 1 kg इज इक्वल टू 1 लिटर. याचा अर्थ काय, मला जेव्हा सांगितलं जातं मित्रांनो की 1000 ग्रॅम पाणी आहे म्हणजेच 1 लिटर पाणी आहे, 1000 ml पाणी आहे. Okay, so it is nothing but 1 liter. So I will convert the that into the water into that volume. Now the second thing, आणखी एक गोष्ट काय सांगितली आहे तुम्हाला, व्हॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्युशन. व्हॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्युशन म्हणजे काय रे मित्रांनो, हे फक्त सॉल्व्हंटचं व्हॉल्यूम आहे का? सॉल्व्हंटचं व्हॉल्यूम आहे का? येस, नो. मी ते सॉल्ट ऍड केल्यानंतर, मी जर समजा 1 लिटर पाणी घेतलं आणि त्यात 117 ग्रॅम, सपोज आय हॅव टेकन 1 लिटर ऑफ वॉटर and if I add 117 gram of salt to it, what will happen? किती लिटर तयार होईल? किती लिटर तयार होईल? समजा सॉल्टची पण डेन्सिटी 1 असेल तर. येस, एनीवन? मी परत रिपीट करतो मित्रांनो, मी काय म्हणतोय, मी 1 लिटर पाणी घेतलं आणि मी त्यात 117 ग्रॅम ऑफ सॉल्ट ऍड केलं. What will be the volume of solution if the density of the solution is 1 gram per liter? So automatically, dear friends, here the solution will become 1.117. And what the number of moles of salt? The number of moles of salt is nothing but, how I find out the number of moles of salt? N is equal to given mass, that is equal to 117 upon molecular mass of salt. We have just seen previously, that is 58.5. So it will come out to be 2. So 2 मोल्स आहेत, पण किती मध्ये आहेत? 1 लिटर पाणी आहे तुम्ही म्हणत होता. सोल्युशन तेवढं नाहीये, फक्त सॉल्व्हंट तेवढा होता. जेव्हा तो ऍड कराल तो जास्त होईल आणि मग चूक कुठे होते? चूक होते सोल्युशन मोजायला. सो ऑलवेज whenever we measure, we say that in case of molarity, it is defined as number of moles of solute per liter volume of solution. Just listen what they say. 52 gram of NaOH is dissolved in 2.5 liter of water. What is the mass percentage? I should have to know that whenever I am finding out the mass percentage, what it is? It is the mass of solute upon, yes, mass of upon
Solution.
mass of solution. So here I will say, if it is the mass of solution, I should have to go for density. What is the density in this case? They say 1 gram per ml. So the thing is, I know that 1 gram per ml, that means what I should have to do, what it is, mass upon volume. So I can say the mass is equal to volume. Mass is equal to volume, but the for what? Suppose I am finding it out for the solvent. I am saying this is for the solvent. So I will say next thing, volume of solvent is equal to mass of solvent. Volume of solvent is equal to mass of solvent, but that is how much? This is given as 2.5 liter, but 2.5 liter is equal to how much? 2500 ml. But I am converting here, this is 2500 ml, but 2500 ml is equal to 2500 grams. So what it will become? This is 52 upon solute. Solution म्हणजे काय? Solute plus solvent. So it is 52 plus 2500, that is equal to 52 upon, sorry, I will just change it, 52 upon 2552. That will become weight by weight percentage. आणखी थोडं डेप्थ मध्ये जातो. बऱ्याच लोकांना इथे कन्फ्युजन होतं की हे काय करतायत सर. सो आय से याच्यात मी पाहिजे तर फॉर्म्युला लिहून तुम्हाला नेहमीप्रमाणे डिराईव्ह करून दाखवतो, कारण काही लोकांचं ते शेवटपर्यंत गोंधळ असतं की काय चालू आहे. सो कीप इन माइंड डेन्सिटी इज इक्वल टू मास अपॉन व्हॉल्यूम. सो मास इज इक्वल टू density into volume. So I can say mass in gram is equal to density किती आहे 1 ग्रॅम पर ml आणि व्हॉल्यूम किती दिलंय 2.5 लिटर म्हणजेच 2500 ml. ml will get cancelled. ml will get cancelled and 1 gram into 2500. So that will automatically come out to be, that will automatically comes out to be 2500 grams. So keep in mind, whenever I am converting, this is in gram, this is in gram, this is the mass of solute. So mass percentage, that is the weight by weight percentage of 52 gram of NaOH is 52 upon 2552. मग कॅल्क्युलेशन तुम्ही करा आणि सांगा की उत्तर किती येत आहे. आय थिंक इट कम्स आउट टू बी नियर अबाउट 2 पॉइंट. बिफोर दॅट दर इज अ वन मोर थिंग. इथपर्यंत कराल? येस, नो?
Yes.
हा, हे
Yes.
फक्त
Yes.
निघेल. याला इंटू काय करायला लागतं हे लक्षात ठेवा. पर्सेंटेज काढतो म्हणजे त्याला कितीने मल्टिप्लाय करायचं ऍट लास्ट स्टेज. यू शुड टू मल्टिप्लाय इट बाय 100. So it will become 2.038. It comes out to be near about 2.038.